welcome to Politricking with myself, Tshidi Madia. I think we're now less than 50 days to the elections, so we're almost there. I can't wait till it's over, and I think you're sick and tired of hearing me telling you. I can't wait till it's over. My guest this week, I'm very excited about this guest. I think if you look at womanliness, power women in politics specifically, we always say we are short of women leaders, but actually we aren't. And I think we don't look around a fair amount, or at least well enough to realize that we actually had been led by trailblazers, people who set the scene. I think I'm joined, if I'm correct, by the first woman to start a political party in this country, in this democratic dispensation. Who am I speaking about? I'm speaking about Patricia De Lille. As it stands, right, she's still in the game, feet in the game, still looking at these elections and hoping to do something after the elections. She joins us in studio now. Patricia, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for the opportunity also.
Let's speak a little bit about the Western Cape. I have seen journalists asking you about what good has to offer. But before I even delve into that, I want you to think about the comments that came from John Steenhuisen, leader of the DA, over the weekend, labeling parties such as good as mercenaries, asking what you want in the Western Cape, speaking about how all of these parties who are going to be in a grand coalition and the likes are just seeking to loot in the Western Cape. When you listen to John and he makes those kind of comments about your political party and others, what comes to mind?
You know, I never listened to that fool. He's a fool. The way I've responded to what he has said, I said he sounded like a second-hand car salesman or a dog shampoo salesman, because that's what he used to be. And he doesn't understand how democracy works, because he never fought for this democracy. His forebears in the National Party, since 1948 up to 1994, they were the only people allowed to vote on the basis of their skin color. We enjoy universal suffrage and the vote since 1994. And no fool, whoever you might be, will interfere with our right to vote is enshrined in the Constitution. Also, the right in the Constitution that gives people the choice. They can belong to a political party of their choice, and they can belong and they can vote for a party of their choice. You tell me this fool don't know those constitutional rights, and you still make statements like this, and you claim to be a constitutionalist. So I won't, give a response to the nonsense that he is talking.
I want to come back. There are questions I want to ask about the DA and everybody else who left, but I want to also just explore a little bit of the issue. Let me stick to that. Why not Patricia after the 2019 elections? I think you got 2 seats after 2019. Why not, as you watched leaders leaving the DA, as you watched the Herman Mashabas fall off, the Musi Maimanes, why not have conversations and try and extend at least grow good via that, where you'll bring more people in who are established elsewhere? Because in a Musi's base is in the Gauteng, it's not in the Western Cape. Then you bring together different people with different strengths to try and put up a front. Has that not been a consideration? Because we haven't seen it thus far. I'm not seeing it in these elections. You're not part of a bloc like MPC. Why not explore that? Look at her face.
There are 5 DAs now. You've got the DA, number 1, Action SA, number 2, BOSA, number 3 DA, number 4 is, I can't even remember all the names.
Some people want to claim RISE.
Maybe RISE, and ACDP.
Is ACDP an extension? Okay.
You know, they're right-wing, so they're part of that conservative bloc. But that's the way I see it. You know, our democracy is evolving and maturing. And you almost have to grow with the move going forward. And even our politics is not so much grounded today in ideology. It's not there anymore. It is now a very much issue-based. And then, of course, with the myriad of issues that we are facing in the country, people have got different ideas for solutions. And so while I am not with the multi-party, whatever they call,
multi-party charter, aka the Moonshot Pact, yeah.
It is, if you read from what I've seen, is that the only clue that's keeping them together in that is their hatred. The hatred for the ANC and the EFF. Now, I'm tired of hatred. We come from a history of hatred. We should not be hating each other as if we are enemies. But in a political scenario, you are opponents.